Yo, what's going on, guys? Back at the gym. We got a back workout today. I'm already pretty much fully warmed up. As you can see, I got a little sweat going on. If you want a really good warm up, I explain how I warm up almost for all my workouts in the last video. Today, we're just gonna get right into the working sets and the meat and potatoes of the workout. We're gonna start off with pull-ups. I'm gonna do a couple sets of bodyweight pull-ups. So for me, that's good to warm up. If you need assistance, use a band or use an assisted pull-up machine. I'm gonna do 8 to 12 reps as a warm up for the first 2 sets, then we're gonna get into the working sets of weighted pull-ups. Let's get into it. I did a couple normal pull-ups and then I did a pause pull-up in terms of a dead hang, and then I paused the last rep. For me, I like changing up the tempo. I feel like it really allows me to utilize the best parts of the pull-up and really master the pull-up. Because you see all these fitness experts saying, you gotta change it up, you gotta do different things. You gotta do muscle confusion, which yes, it is a thing, but rather than confusing your muscles or changing up with all these different movements that you have to master, try to master the pull-up, and by changing the rep range and the tempo, you're gonna change the dynamic of the entire pull-up. I'm gonna fully recover, then we'll get into the next sets. All right, so we got the weighted pull-ups now. We're fully warmed up. I'm gonna use the 50-pound dumbbell for my working sets, shooting for 8 to 10 reps. Then we're gonna drop set and go right into shoulder press. If you can't do weighted pull-ups, do normal pull-ups. You can't do normal pull-ups, do assisted pull-ups. And make sure when you're doing weighted pull-ups, you're not going too heavy. The whole point is still keeping that range of motion, because you want the benefits of being able to not get too tight in your pull-ups, because then you'll develop dysfunctional muscle and you'll lose range of motion over time, especially going heavier and trying to go shorter range of motion. So if you can't do full range of motion, go lighter. And done. That's one set. We're gonna do 2 more of those. The working sets, the weight pull-ups, 3 sets. And the reason why I like dropping into shoulder presses, we've talked about in the past, I like doing push and pull to where, yes, our emphasis today is gonna definitely be a little bit more back, but I like staying functional. And as much pushing you're doing in your workouts throughout the weeks, you wanna be balancing that off with pulling. So vice versa, pushing, pulling, pulling, pushing. And what people don't realize is when you're doing pushing movements, whether it's a push-up or a bench press, you'll see a lot of elite powerlifters utilize their back and their lats when doing the bench press. So same thing with the shoulder press. We're utilizing the lats, especially at the bottom portion of the shoulder press. And a lot of your rhomboids and your traps and your scapula is working to get the dumbbell up. So yes, it is a shoulder movement, but your lats are involved too. So we're taxing the lats on the weighted pull-up and then again on the shoulder press. So I'm gonna fully recover and then we're gonna do that again. Okay, so we're done with the pull-ups. We did 3 sets of weighted pull-ups. The next set of exercises, we're gonna do a row. So I'm gonna do the dumbbell row. Personally, I like doing dumbbells more than barbells, just because over 14 years of training now, I've developed some imbalances. So now I'm always constantly mindful of balancing out those imbalances so they don't get worse. And the best way to do that is doing unilateral exercises. When you're doing barbell work, which is really great for overloading and building strength, you might build some imbalances. So if you don't do enough dumbbell work, make sure you do, because of, yes, muscle contraction, but number 2, the unilateral work helps you balance out the muscle balances and your strength imbalances. We're gonna do rows. I'm gonna do 12 to 15 reps, superset it with a push-up. Right into push-ups. $15 on each arm, 15 push-ups. Go for 90-second rest. Right back into it. All right, so I'm fully recovered now. Next set, set number 2. I'm gonna change it up a little bit. I'm not gonna do a braced row in terms of on a bench. It's gonna be a stationary row to where I'm utilizing more of my core. I'm putting more emphasis on the opposite hamstring and glute, and it turns into more of a functional exercise. So if you want to challenge, do it this way instead of putting their hand on the rack or a bench and then rowing. So we have here, most of the emphasis will be on this side, the opposite leg, come down into a hinge, and then row. Superset with push-ups. And there we have set number 2. We're gonna fully recover, about 90 seconds to 2 minutes. Right back into the next set. All right, so we're done with the rows. Now we're gonna do the last set is gonna be a giant set. So we're gonna do 4 movements. Starting off with the seated row, right into lat pull down, into a straight arm pull down, and then a jump rope for really as many reps as possible. Today's workout's really, really simple, but effective. We're gonna do 5 sets here. And this is gonna be something that's gonna increase your heart rate. You're gonna be sweating and you're gonna get a crazy pump on. So let's get started. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Pause. 1. I want you to pause every single last rep of each of these exercises for about 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. 10. Right into jump rope, let's go. If you mess up, it's okay, just keep going. I messed up a few times because my arms and lats are so pumped that it's hard to complete. But my heart rate's through the roof right now. You want to fully recover. Take at least 2 minutes. If you need a little bit longer, totally fine. Do the exact same thing over again. All right, so we are done with the workout. 5 total sets of that last giant set that you saw. If you have any questions about this video or any other videos or any future videos you guys want to see, be sure to leave a comment below. Really anything, whether it's supplementation, diet, certain workouts, or even just topics about life. If you want any JYM products on the site, whether the protein, the pre-workouts, fish oils, multivitamin, anything, be sure to use my code KALO. It's gonna help you save money and help support myself too. But yeah, until next time, see you guys in the next video. See you guys later. Peace out.